Well, let's start this world and look at some of the new blocks, at least. Right, I'm in. Now I'll do the thing here. Let me get that new... So here's the new G screen, which you may have not seen yet. But as you can see, we have new things organized. And I heard someone say the G screen's messed up. And I think maybe if you missed it, like, you might not realize this is the new G screen. You have the home, the character items. You have kind of these subgroups. Character items, then tools, weapons, consumables, emotes. So this is the new thing here. But straight up, you know I'm going for that flush cockpit. Now, let me look at, like, right here. We have ourselves a very nice mining ship. All right. It's very nice. And probably makes sense, but now, look, wait, what's this? I come in here with a flush cockpit. I remove it. I orientate it right. And boom. It looks sick. You have to admit, right? Just instantly looks cool. I just love the shape, the angular shape of it. Cybertruck. You know what? I see it. I do actually see it. I need something in front of it, but from the side, like, man. Missing an iron thruster? Yeah, because I think they leave this a little bit incomplete, but man, I love this so much. Like, if I delete the drills, I have a feeling this will still look really cool. And now look what I got. It's not a miner anymore, but it just looks so cool. Got like a little like a little shuttlecraft or something. I'm building, I know, unheard of. Well, you wait till this weekend, John. We're not going to do too much building tonight, probably. I'm going to show some stuff, but this weekend, hopefully, we'll be starting survival. So clip it. I'm building. I just think this makes any ship instantly very cool. The new one, OG, but then the cab cockpit is also very good. I think I said this was my favorite cockpit. Industrial, when that thing hit, man, fighter cockpit. And there we go. So look, these are your 5 small grid cockpits. Maybe your favorite is still the OG. It's still, it's still a different shape, different style. I mean, in general, it's like, I still think it's depending on the ship you're using it in. The best visibility will always be the industrial cockpit. I mean, look at this. You got, like, you can look down. This is always going to be the best for that. But I feel like the flush cockpit will replace a lot of places where you would use the fighter cockpit before, if that makes sense. Now, I like them all. And this might sound like a keen thing to say because it's the freshest content. I like them all. I do like the industrial. I do like the cab. But just when it comes to, like, the kind of ships that I like, this flush cockpit is magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. It's almost the cockpit I dreamed of years ago because look at the height. The height above the engineer's head is like only like that much, which you don't really need to have much more. So it's flush. It's 3x3x4. So it's 1 block longer than the classic. Cab is 3x3x3. This is, I don't even know what this one is. 4 high? 4 high, yeah. Whereas this is, interesting. This is 3x4x4. And the fighter cockpit is actually huge in comparison to the rest. Will you do a community versus Factorum scenario? Definitely. What are you guys doing? You're supposed to be showcasing the new update. I don't know if you're doing it this way, but is this the, you got some, the Prototech here. So here we have the Prototech thruster. It looks like someone is building, Mike Angel's in the server, unheard of, rare occasion. Now, there was a little bit of a leak on the stream. Did you guys hear from Santa that at some point the Prototech thruster may have been 12 blocks long? Because he was like, oh yeah, it's like 5x5x12, I think. The chat's like, no, it's not. It's 3x3x8. So the little insight there, I'm sure a lot of people would have been like, oh my god, can you imagine? 12 blocks long. Looking here, I think the reason John was trying to show me this is this looks like, to me, we have the new flush cockpit. Look at that. What do you guys think about that? Sticking out a little bit there from this build. Huge kind of like, I don't know what this is, a dropship or something. And Prototech thrusters built into this. So I'm going to take this thing for a spin and see the thrust impact of this. Look at these stacked up. This is going to be ridiculous. Right. So let me take this for a spin then and see. We've got a lot. I wonder if it's got the new gyroscope as well. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, thrust. Yeah, that's pretty quick. I don't know. I mean, maybe if I had a hydro ship up against that, it would feel the same. It's hard to say, but this is not a small ship for any, like a small. This is not a small grid ship. That makes sense. But what do you reckon, guys, who are watching the stream? Does that look fast to you? Then Prototech's firing. How's it like drifting and stuff? Like, if I try and do a spin here, how is it going to be like stopping? I mean, it is drifting. But I'm kind of going in the... It's drifting, but it's... I can kind of... I'm not crashing. I'm kind of still drifting in the... If I spin around. It looks like there's only Prototech thrusters. Yeah, the other thrusters are normal. So, of course, you have a lot more forward thrust. And in a build like here, like the sideways thrust is probably... Yeah, you have four... You only have 3 small thrusters. This is very overpowered in the forward direction here, so... Oh, we have just detected the Sacred Settlers, guys. And what is this? 5,000 kilometers away, an unidentified signal. What could it mean? Well, we might just have to find out in just a little bit. There is missing important parts of the modular cockpit. So the modular... Oh, I know, guys. There's so much to cover. Now, the point I was going to get to is, though, I wouldn't worry too much, guys. If you feel like the modular bridge is incomplete. The reality is... Look at what just happened. We just added new bay windows in this update to the signal pack. We also added 2 new truss blocks. So if you feel like there is blocks missing from the modular bridge, I strongly feel like it would not be an issue to add those variants. So I'm just slamming down these because... Oh, there goes the Prototech jump drive. Intense, right? Holy moly. And it's gone. But let's have a look at the new Gatlings. How are we feeling, guys? Yo, that's hot. Gotta get the new rockets. Now, I know there's some opinions about the base. I know there's that's always going to come up. Not a fan of the base, the new turret. I mean, the base is similar to the existing turret. And I know a lot of you guys would happily see the base be gone. With turrets, it's been the thing since forever for the large grid variants, and you know, it's hard to see it happening soon with these kind of, because it's always I don't know, but like I say never. There's a lot of things. I never thought we would have a small grid jump drive in vanilla, but we do. I'm jumping around a bit here. Speaking of jumping, but let's have a look at the jump drive. So this is the Prototech jump drive. And I'm not even thinking about it. Like, John was jumping around back there with the Prototech jump drive on his small grid. So it looks similar. It has similarities to the safe zone generator, actually, is what it reminds me of. Really interested in is... Hold on a second. This is a small grid. Wait, what's this? I have a jump drive on a small grid. Outrageous. It is contagious. Are we going, guys? Should we take this ship? I think we should go check out that signal. And John, you can come. We can kind of fly in formation to this signal here. We might not. We might be overpowered. So I'll come and sit in the co-pilot seat here. All right, engineers, fall out. Oh, is that Prototech upgraded? Oh, it is. And I have to admit, it's kind of cool to have another thruster just to mix up the visuals. Like having the Prototech thruster in the middle, but then combined with the regular ions. It's a pretty cool comment. Oh, the hell. Got kicked out for some reason. That was strange. Okay, maybe he doesn't want me in that shit. I don't know. I'll sit in this one. Is that you, Wolfiekins, over there? We got like a... I think we'll be fine with whatever encounter this is. All right, now we're falling out. Let's go. It's starting. Oh. Holy moly. Are we here? Oh, I see. John just docked on. All right. Where did we jump? Okay, we're close. All right. Prepare for battle. These unidentified signals do vary. Oh, we're already under fire. High-profile escort. That's not good. All right. Man your battle stations. I'm getting on one of these guns. All right. Straight ahead. And that's a hit. That's a solid hit. Got thruster flames right in front of me, but second hit there. I'm not even sure what we're attacking. Let me jump out and have a look. Decent in size as well. We have lost one of our guns already. Need to switch to spectator here. See what's happening. This is a... it is the Factorum, guys. I believe. I believe we have come across the Factorum. Mike Angel and I laying down fire. I see Wolfiekins in the background. Looks like John's doing... Looks like the other one's already been taken out. Lost its thing, and we can approach here. So much smoke. Is this the same ship from earlier? Hit me. I think we got it, Mike. I think it's dead. Saw a railgun round come in there. All right, good job, team. Now, you have to remember, we just hit this outpost, at least as it is right now. So we know. There's still... Oh, no, no. I spoke too soon. There's more coming. More contacts inbound. Who said this was going to be easy? Now imagine this, guys. Imagine you're playing on a server and one of these signals appears. And this isn't like those unknown signals where you can get a skin. It's pretty cool. But when one of these appears on your server you're playing on, this means goodies, loot, maybe Prototech stuff. So that means everyone on that server might think about going towards this objective. So I won't say that's for the first time, but this is a big deal in terms of potentially bringing players on servers together. And likely, depending on their allegiances, for a fight. Because these are obviously valuable... These ships we have now, we've slammed on Prototech. But in a survival situation, it's not going to be easy to... You know, you won't be able to just paste them on. You know, you'll need to actually get the frames. You'll need to... There's a lot involved. To get this. So we will see how it plays out and what needs to be balanced, but it's definitely going to be interesting to see the servers. Oh, blew the doors off the hinges there. There you go, look. So the doors to this Factorum base have been blown off, just like in the trailer. And what have we found inside? Well, we have found a Factorum Prototech jump drive. So you got to put yourself in survival, where you're like, you're starting out, you've built your first warship, and if you come to this too early, you would get wrecked. Like, we have 3 larger ships. I mean, Wolfiekin's ship is crazily armored and tons of weaponry. This is like, to build this ship in survival would take most players quite a long time. So if you came here too soon, it looks like we're still, the enemy, the Factorum are not giving up. There's still more Factorum contacts. So even if you manage to get into the base, and even if you manage to, get to the Prototech goodies, you might still be getting attacked, So, and even, let's say you dislodge this and you carry it back to your base, you could have another faction on you. Another faction could be like a bit, 5 minutes slower than you, but they arrive. You've already defeated the Factorum, but they catch you mid kind of heist of the Prototech blocks, and they're like, well, it's our time to shine. Oh, look, what's that? Wait, hold on there. What was that? Did that just... I think a drone just spawned in. All right. Well, that's one way of getting a... Okay, so let's imagine we're on a survival server. Right, so we have freed... I had to do a bit of role play here. We've just breached our first Factorum facility, and now we've drilled out the Factorum jump drive, and now we can take it back to our base to retrofit our own vehicles with. Now, I don't recommend using this. This is a very interesting kind of rope system, but it seems to be working just fine. Oh, for immersion, let's say I haven't got the faster grinders yet. But these, again, you guys have such a great time, like both doing this stuff, but also just to say enjoying the facilities, enjoying the level design of what designers have come up with. They're super, like, you have all this wreckage here. Like, we're here. I kind of rushed this as they tow this jump drive, but look at this encounter. You've got like the remains of ships that tried to take on the Factorum, right? Maybe ambushed. So you have kind of like a debris field here. And look, they're going to bring it down. It looks like they're going to lock it onto the top of Wolfiekin's ship. This was a perfect... It went very well, actually, and very quickly. And it's slightly unrealistic, I think. At least, because we just pasted the ships in. But it still gives you an idea of what you can expect. Maybe it would have been better if we got wrecked first, but... And there we go. There we go. We got that new square piston as well here. Look at that square piston in the dramatic lens flare. So much to see. So much to break down. But I'm glad I got to show you guys one of the encounters here and how that might look for you. Right, so I'm going to back out of this, and we are going to join the server. Oh, what the... Well, this is a cool world. Holy moly. It's a skybox, of course. For a second, I was like, wait, was this some mod I didn't hear about? But I think it is a skybox, but it's still very, very cool. So we're in the atmosphere, just above the halo ring here. And yeah, we can check out some space builds. Oh yes, this is perfect. So it's no paste-ins, so it's only build off. But this is what I want. I want to see you guys use these new blocks however you can. Space build only. Well, look at this modular bridge, guys. Check this out. So I wanted to see how it looked, and here we go. First look at a modular bridge. You have like a button panel over here, as well as the cockpit. This is... It all kind of fits into the armor blocks like that. Right. You guys are building quick. Can we take a look, thank you, at the new DLC cargo? Wait, the small grid cargo, right? Here it is, modular cargo container. I got it. So this is, as you can see, these make very nice stackable modular cargo. So you could have like a whole train of these things. Look at this. Got some nice kind of detail greebling on the top. There's so many blocks, new blocks to put on small grids. Like, look, I got a bed on a small grid. And matching the style of the gate, we have the small gate. And I've always wanted a 2x1. It's super satisfying for stations, rather than having just, you know, a 1x1 space or a big space. So that's that variant, which is very nice. I mean, this is going to replace so many doors. All right, I wanted to put on the other gate as well. So this gate is interesting for being. You have it's quite wide. It's 4 blocks wide, right? No magical clipping. But then as an alternate variant, the tool gate, this one opens up like that. This is, I don't know what I prefer. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we're going to jump to the Factorum, guys, and we'll take them out very quickly, I'm sure. We're leaving. And make sure you've saved your grid as well. What if I make everyone panic and start counting? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, go, go, go. All right. Look at this. This is insane. Wow, wow, wow. Most of us jumped away. And we have arrived 1 kilometer out from the unidentified signal. What have we got? We do have a Factorum. Let's take us in, Indy. And look at this. A completely different encounter to what we saw earlier. We're looking at the protected here. It's actually protected by a zone here. Look at this. Meanwhile, it looks like, my guess would be you have to take out the substations. That would be, that would be my guess on this one. If you take out the substations, maybe the shield comes down. Whoa, big explosion there. Let's see how we're getting on. Have a look inside this substation. A little peek. Oh, there's some stuff inside. That's all good. I think if you're firing on that, guys, I think it's not doing anything because it is protected. So divert your fire away from the central thing and take out the substations. Marines deploy. Love it. We might need some boarding parties here. You're in creative, so it shouldn't be too hard. This is very cool, though. So yeah, you have these substations. This is again, it's totally different to the first encounter that we showcased today. And it's a good thing I'm not going to show all of them. It's the only second one we show. Still fighting. I think we're doing okay. I mean, we have a lot of large ships here. Again, you have to imagine all of this stuff in a survival situation. And don't get me wrong. Oh, the drilling. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. No one saw that coming. Drilling inside of the substation with the new Prototech drill, making short work of this asteroid. It's like peekaboo, and the Gatling turret's not happy about that. But yeah, you have to imagine this playing solo. For one, that's one option, right? Imagine playing, a lot of people do play solo survival, so that's one thing. Solo survival, but also early survival until you have like a ton of ships. Like, we still haven't beat this encounter yet. I mean, I think we'll get there. I don't see many other enemy weapons. I mean, the listening post here, this still has a ton of weapons on it, but it doesn't see... Oh, they are firing. They are firing on... Is block damage... It must be turned on. Yeah, okay. In survival, these can be very costly. For sure. No, you can't attack the stations. You have to attack the substations first. And that's the other thing as well we were talking about, Wojciech, is that you have to imagine... That's assuming one faction goes for these unidentified signals. Imagine you have a situation where you have 2, 3, 4 different factions all fighting. Oh, now there you go. It looks like the substation was destroyed, and the zone came down, and now you can take. Look, substations lost. Safe zone power failed. That's so cool, guys. But now you guys are attacking this quite aggressively. Now remember, ideally you'd want to loot this station and take Prototech components from this potentially. But I guess in creative mode, no one cares because everyone already has Prototech. But again, in a survival situation, guys, this could be a heavy loot situation. You know, we're seeing level design elements in survival, like these encounters we've played, the 2 encounters we played today, that we've never seen before. Well, maybe in like some of the expansion, community expand. Oh my goodness, just split that ship in half. Oh, you kicked everyone from the factions, so it's a free-for-all, is it? Okay. Well, we are finishing now, but... Very, 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 very cool encounter, guys. So, I know I might have leaked that one a bit, but don't worry, there's plenty more. And I'm sure when you approach that in survival, it'll be quite a different situation. It's not about the tech, it's about sending a message. Yeah, this ship is sick. Look at this. Hunting down someone here. Look at those thrusts as well. I'm definitely getting a bit of Star Core vibes. So, guys, I will leave it on the backgrounds here, but I'm now going to finish the stream very soon. But let's first off do some questions. Have you guys watched the new YouTube video? Have you also liked, commented, and subscribed? Okay, hit that bell notification. Okay.